Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing Beyond the Gates Season 1, Episode 30, and this week's episode was another good episode. It was basically about, Chelsea's fashion show. So let's just get right into it. The episode starts off with Smitty and Samantha at home. Samantha's, begging Smitty, could she go to the fashion show? First, Smitty's like, no, you can't go to school tonight, but then Chelsea and Kat end up coming and surprising her to take her to the fashion show, and Smitty knew about it. It was a surprise. So he took them to go work behind the scenes at the fashion show. So while there, Samantha's just basically appalled by all this. You could tell she wants to be a model herself. Like she's basically just thrilled and excited to see everything how it all plays out. And she basically tries on an outfit, do the runway, and so then Chelsea and Kat get an idea, and they basically let Samantha walk out the runway, and Samantha basically tells Martin and Smitty this is what she wants to do, and they like we'll talk about it, this one to talk about. So Samantha wants to be a model, so then Verna and Anita are, talking, and, they're basically talking about how they had to go to this fashion show. They hate going to fashion shows and this and that and third. And, they're basically they're there to support, Chelsea and Cabot, also Danny, because they know this is hard for Danny, and then, Danny and Andre are talking. And Andre's basically there comforting her because Danny's hurt. Like this is the last fashion show. Like after this, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. So Andre's basically there to comfort her and this and that and the third. And then Ted and Nicole are talking, and Ted and Nicole are basically talking about everything. And they're basically saying how they're worried for Danny. Everybody's just worried for Danny for real, for real. Like everybody's worried for Danny, and for the most part everybody's just getting ready for the fashion show. So then we get to the fashion show, and Tomas actually shows up, and Tomas actually meets Vernon, Ted, Martin, and Smitty, and they are interrogating him, making him nervous, and that's when the fashion show happens, and that's when like I told you guys, that's when they bring Samantha on stage. So then, after the excitement of all that, they bring. So then, basically, Chelsea goes on her last runway model thing, and she brings Danny up there, and she gives a farewell speech, and then the episode ends. So that was the end of this episode. Like I said, it was another good episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. With the end of this whole fashion thing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 31.